Welcome back to my channel, and I'm Anushree. Today I take you through a short yoga practice that will help you to strengthen your back. So this is a great practice for anybody who suffers from stiffness in the back or that slight niggling pain in the lower back or the upper back for that matter. This is a great practice for you. So no matter what your age, on days that you feel like you really need to move your spine, you can go ahead and roll out your mat and do this practice. So let's begin. Today we begin our practice in a seated position. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Stack your shoulders over the hips. Keep your legs crossed in Sukhasana. And slowly begin by exhaling as you twist your spine, placing the right palm onto the left knee. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale as you lengthen your spine. Exhale as you twist further. Nice deep breaths. As we inhale, come back to the center. And again, as you exhale, twist the other side. Stay here again for a few more deep breaths, just twisting with every exhale and lengthening the spine with every inhale. Come back to the center. Now inhale, circle your arms. Interlock your fingers overhead, turn your palms to face the sky. Try to lengthen the spine as much as you can. Stay here for 2 more deep breaths. And as you exhale, going into a nice side bend, making sure the hip is still pressing down. Lift the heart towards the sky. Really helping you stretch out your spine in all directions today as we begin. Inhale, come back. And exhale, reach the other side up and over. Breathe into the side body. And slowly as you inhale, come back and relax. Great. Let's now go on to our tabletop position for cat and cow. Keeping the palms in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips, hip distance apart. Let's inhale as we gently arch the spine, initiating the movement from the lower back today. And as we exhale again, initiate the movement from that lower back, rounding through the spine. Take your gaze inward. Nice slow movements. We're really in no hurry. Just try to feel the beautiful movement in the spine. And make sure to breathe slowly and comfortably. Inhale again, arching the spine, lifting the heart up. Exhale. 2 more deep breaths. Round your spine. Once more, inhale. Exhale. And come back to tabletop. Take a moment here and keeping the hips squared, you're going to try and extend the right leg and the left arm. We hold the bird dog for 3 breaths here. Find that center of gravity around your navel. Keep your gaze towards the mat. Come back to the center. And let's repeat on the other side, extending the right arm, left leg. Deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly come back to tabletop. Go ahead now, tuck your toes into your mat. And as we exhale, go into downward facing dog. So here, you want to make sure you're not rounding through the spine, but keeping the spine nice and long. So feel free to maybe bend your knees to begin with, reaching the hip bone towards the sky. Keep your gaze gently towards your toes. And now go ahead, try to straighten one leg and then the other as you're walking. This will help you to just ease out through the back of your legs and also help you to stretch out the spine at the same time. So remember always, our muscles, our body is totally interconnected. So sometimes tightness in the lower back can also be a result of weak lower body. So good to stretch and strengthen the entire musculature. Now go ahead, push both your heels down towards the floor. Stay here in downward facing dog for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back to tabletop. Great job. Now go ahead, walk your palms forward and gently drop yourself down towards the mat. Today we do few rounds of Bhujangasana, just keeping it nice and dynamic. So bringing the palms in line with the chest. Inhale, lift the chest up. We'll try and keep the hip touching the floor today. You can gaze up if you want. And slowly as we exhale, we'll come back down. We'll do 9 more today. Inhale as you lift, rolling the shoulders back. And exhale, come back down. 3, try and lead the movement with the heart. If you are already feeling your lower back today, maybe you want to keep a very small range, this much, just keeping your shoulder blades gliding towards each other, and then you can come back down. But if you feel good and you're working on strength, you can just try and lift up as much as you can, keeping the hip down on the floor. Give me another 4. 3, 2, 1 more. This time you lift up and hold. Remember to breathe slowly. And slowly come back down all the way. Great. Now go ahead, make a fist of your palms and place it underneath your hip bones. Press your chin down onto the floor. And as you exhale, you're going to keep your glutes active and lift your legs up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bring both your legs down. So now we go ahead and just move one leg at a time in Ardha Shalabhasana. Exhale here. Inhale, lift your right leg up. So you lift the leg up to a point that you only feel your glutes and not the lower back. So keep breathing. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly come back down. Take 2 or 3 deep breaths and let's begin with the other side. Exhale here. Inhale, lift the left leg up and down. The range of the leg lift may vary. What you want to really focus on is feeling your glutes. 4. This one is a great way to strengthen the glutes and subsequently strengthen the lower back also. 3 more. 2, 1, and slowly come back down. Good. Now continue placing your fist under your hip bones. Again, this time you will try and lift your legs up and your chest and hold for 5 breaths. Deep breath here. And as we inhale, lift. 1, 2. Lift as much as feels good for you today. 3, 4, 5. Slowly come back down and relax. Great job there, you guys. Now place your palms in line with the chest again. And as we inhale, lifting up all the way. And as you exhale, go ahead and gently push your hip back into Balasana. Try and keep the knees apart and slide the chest down towards the floor, just helping you stretch out through that lower back. Stay here for a few deep breaths, relaxing the shoulder, relaxing the upper back, mid back, and the lower back. Now go ahead, bring your feet towards each other or your knees towards each other. And now you'll give yourself a nice stretch again towards the side as you walk your palms towards the right, lengthening and stretching out the left side of the body. Inhale, come back to the center. And as you exhale, now walk your palms towards the left. Keeping your arms stretched out, helping you to stretch out the right side. Come back to the center. And go ahead, slowly try to roll yourself up all the way into a seated position. Nice. Now go ahead, take your time and lie down onto the mat facing the sky. You will keep your feet hip distance apart, hands gently by your side. And let's inhale to lift the hip up, going to Setu Bandhasan. And exhale down. And up. And down. 3. And down. 4. And down. On the last one, we lift and hold, squeezing through the glutes. So remember, if you have any lower back pain, it may also be related to weak glutes. And glutes are our biggest muscle group in the body, which actually helps to stabilize and protect the lower back. So it's always a good idea to strengthen the glutes. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Beautiful. Slowly bring your hip down and relax. Go ahead now, straighten both your legs down onto the mat. And as you exhale, you just hug your right knee in towards your chest. Stay here as you bring the knee towards your chest. Feel that lower back drop towards the floor comfortably. And stay here for a few deep breaths. If you feel like it, you can also just maybe circle the knee. Circle it one side, maybe for 3 times. And circle the other side. Don't forget to breathe slowly and comfortably. Now hug your knee in towards your chest, hold, and relax. Awesome. We're now going to repeat on the other side, gently pulling the left knee in. Feel that lower back drop slowly towards the floor. And now circle the knee. 1. So you're going to keep your entire body relaxed here as you keep moving this knee and keep breathing through it. And repeat or reverse. 1, 2, 3, hug the knee in. Now go ahead, bring even the other leg in. So hugging both your knees in, gently pressing your palms onto your shin bones. Rock yourself left to right. This feels really nice and relaxing for the lower back. Now hug your knees in, exhale, lift the chest up. Stay in Pavan Muktasana for 3 deep breaths. Beautiful. Slowly inhale and relax. Now go ahead, straighten your left leg down onto the mat. Hands by your side, and as you exhale, drop the right leg down onto the other side. Just giving yourself a nice spine twist. Go as much as you can, but make sure to keep both shoulders down on the floor. Come back to the center. Now straighten your right leg, bring the left knee in, and as you exhale, twist. Beautiful. Slowly inhale, come back to the center. And now just give yourself a nice stretch, stretching the arms and legs out in the opposite direction. So while we stay here, just try and feel the energy in your body today after the practice. It's a nice gentle practice to help you open up to any stiffness in the spine, in the upper back or the mid back or the lower back for that matter. This is also great if you constantly are sitting on your phones or your laptops. It really helps with even posture. Good. As you stay here, just keep breathing. And now completely relax your body. Bring your hands by your side. And just stay here for the next few breaths. Keeping your body loose, focusing on deep breathing. So I hope you enjoyed today's practice. It was a quick, short practice to help you move your spine in all directions and work on strengthening all the muscles that support your back. You can now just relax and just focus on your breath. Breathing in slowly, exhaling slowly, and just relaxing your entire body. With this, we finish today's practice. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to stay here for a couple of more minutes just to relax myself, and hope you enjoyed the practice. If you liked today's class, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Thank you for joining me.